What's up, guys? This is going to be a quick start guide on getting started with GoHighLevel in under 30 minutes. I did make a full in-depth, in-detail setup guide in my free course, which is linked down below. So if you want the full detailed version, you can go check that out. But this is going to get you set up in under 30 minutes, ready to go. And then all you're going to have to do after you're set up is learn the software and start looking for some clients. And if you don't know who I am, my name's Connor. I teach people how to start their own SaaS business using GoHighLevel, which is exactly what we're doing today. So let's just jump right in. So first things first, we're going to need a name and a logo. So I use namelix.com for any business names that I'm generating. It's just an AI business name generator. And for the keywords, you can just type in something along the lines of tech company or software company, software marketing company, something along those lines, and click generate. The settings don't really matter. You can kind of experiment with some of the different ones. I like to leave it on auto and medium. Click next. And then for the optional description, you can put all-in-one marketing and automation software and click generate. So as you can see here, it generates a bunch of different business names. Now, you shouldn't spend a ton of time trying to pick the perfect name because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. So I would scroll through here, maybe pick 3 to 4 that you kind of like, and then check if the domains are available. So for the domain, we're going to use Cloudflare. You technically can use any domain provider. I just really like to use Cloudflare, and you're going to come in. So for example, Meccano Edge. Let's see if that's available. meccanoedge.com. You can see here it's available. In some cases, your domain might not be available. In that case, you can add a hyphen, or you can add tech at the end, or you can add the word systems at the end. You can change it a little bit because at the end of the day, the domain doesn't really matter that much. Or luckily, if your business name is available, you can just use the .com. And also you can even change the ending if you want to grab a .io, maybe a .net, a .co, it doesn't really matter. So check if it's available on Cloudflare. And to make an account on Cloudflare, it's free. You just sign up, and then you can purchase it. So it's going to be $9 about for the whole year. So $9 for a year. That's pretty much all you need to get started. So now that you have your business name and domain ready to go, you're going to want a logo. So I like to use Canva for that. But if you did like how your business logo looked over here when you found the name, you could just take like a snipping tool of the actual logo here and use something like remove.bg to remove the background. Or you can come over to Canva, which is another free tool. It's kind of like Photoshop. And you can type in those same keywords that I was talking about before, tech logo, software logo, something like that. Click enter. And you can see here, there's a bunch of different logos you can pick from. So for example, I'll kind of show you how I'd want to set it up. You'd click customize template, and you're going to want to resize the logo to 350 by 90. Those are the dimensions that GoHighLevel likes. So you're going to want to do 350 by 90. And then what I do is drag the logo there, put it up here, and then the actual business name, make it a little bit bigger. Then you'd want to up the text as well. And you kind of want to make it fill out the box. So basically just make it pretty big, make this a little wider. Something like that along those lines. Then you're going to want to click share, click download, click transparent background, and then you can download it, and then your logo is pretty much good to go. All right, so now you're going to start your GoHighLevel 30-day extended trial. So you can come to gohighlevel.com/ConnorZaru and click on start an extended free trial. And you'll notice it is for the Pro plan, the $497 SaaS Pro plan. So don't worry, it's not going to charge you if you want a lower version. All you got to do is sign up for this one. So you get to keep the 30 days. Instead of getting a 14-day trial, you're going to get 30. And then once you start the trial, you can just downgrade to whichever version you want, and you'll be good to go. So then once you get to step 2, you'll notice it is going to say $497. Don't worry. Again, you can downgrade once you start the trial. So don't worry, it's not going to charge you. You're just going to put in your card details, and then you're going to click get started. So once you click get started, it's going to take you to this screen here. Now, this doesn't really matter too much, honestly. You can put whatever here. I would put consulting agency. You can say I don't have any customers. No, I don't have a website just yet. You're going to fill in all your billing details here. Do you intend on reselling HighLevel? You're going to put yes for that, and then you're going to check this box and click get started. Again, these tools, you can just click next if you're not using any of them. Doesn't really matter. And then it's going to ask you for a password. Obviously, just put in whatever password that you want here. Okay, so now once you verify the phone number as well, you're good to go. You're in the account. This is what the dashboard looks like. And this is the agency view. So as you can see here, this is my sub account. So it will automatically create you a sub account for your business. And we're currently in the agency view. You're not going to be dealing too much inside the agency view. For the most part, aside from setup, you're going to be inside your sub account. So the setup, we're going to be kind of back and forth. And then once you get started actually with your agency and you start looking for some clients and stuff, you're mostly going to be inside the sub account. So you're going to want to start in the settings, and all the stuff in the profile should be filled out if you need to change your password here. So next you're going to come down to the company tab, and a lot of this info should be filled in. Name, email, phone number should be filled in. And then company website, you're going to put your domain that you just purchased. So I just got one for the purpose of this video. It's my GoHighLevel website.com. And then for the white label domain and API domain, I'm going to show you how to set that up right now. So you're going to go into Cloudflare. So you're going to click on Cloudflare, go to websites, and you should see your domain in this tab here. So click on that one. And then you should see a tab up in the left side here called DNS. Now, what you're going to want to do, I have this image here. I'm going to pull up this image. You're going to want to copy all of these exactly into your DNS settings. So I'm going to show you really quick. So you're going to click add record. And you can see here, the first one is an A record. And then you're going to put your domain here. So my GoHighLevel website.com. And then for IPv4 address, you're going to put the IP address 34.68.234.4. Turn off proxy status. If you're using Cloudflare, you always want to turn off proxy status, and then click save. So that's the first one. And you just want to go down the list and add all of them. So the next one's going to be a CNAME. So you're going to click CNAME, type in app, and then app.messagesender.com. So this is going to be your white label domain. This is going to be the domain in which you're going to log in through. It's actually going to change to app.yourwebsite.com, which you'll see in a second. But for the DNS settings, you want to fill it out exactly like this. Click save, add another record. And this one's going to be the API domain. So it's going to be link, and then link.messagesender.com. Save. Oh, switch this to CNAME. Turn proxy off. Link.messagesender.com. Save. Now we're going to add the asterisk. So this one's also going to be a CNAME, and this is going to be flash.funnels.msgsndr.com. Turn proxy status off as usual. Good. And then we're going to add one more, and this one's going to be www. And I actually need to switch this to a CNAME first. And then it's going to be flash.funnels.messagesender.com. Proxy off. And then that should be all of them. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put this on one more time just in case you need to copy them. And then, yeah, so you should have 5 of these. One of them should be an A record with your website, and then the rest should look exactly like this. And then your domains are all set up. Now let me show you how to implement them into HighLevel. So you're going to come back into HighLevel. For white label domain, it's going to be app.yourwebsite.com. So we're going to put my GoHighLevel website.com. For API domain, it's going to be link.yourwebsite.com. So in this example, it's going to be my GoHighLevel website.com. And obviously you would switch out my GoHighLevel website with your domain. Privacy policy, terms and conditions, you don't need to worry about just yet. We can do that a little bit later. And then if you want to switch your high level to the light theme or the dark theme, you can do that here. And then if you have your logo saved, you can change that right here. So this is going to be the software logo up in the top left. So let me just find my logo really quick. So you can just throw your logo in right there and it should change up in the top left. And again, that's the company tab, not the profile tab. Some people make the mistake of changing it in the profile tab and they're wondering why their logo isn't showing up. But just make sure you're in the company tab, and then you can go down, click update company, and that should all be saved. So the next step is going to be implementing my Snapshot, which comes with a website template, some automations, a calendar, and stuff like that. So that's also going to be linked down below. So look for the Snapshot, click it, and then you're going to import it. So I'll show you what that looks like. It looks like this. So that's, again, going to be linked below. Click enter. It's going to pop up and it's going to ask you, and you need your GoHighLevel open for this. Make sure you have your GoHighLevel open in a different tab, and then click yes, import now. Boom. And then it's going to add it in. So you don't need this tab anymore. So now if we click go back, so we're still in agency view here. And then you're going to want to come down to sub accounts. You're going to want to click on your sub account right here. And then in the top right, you'll see actions. So we just imported the Snapshot into our high level software, but now we want to upload it to our sub account. So you're going to click actions, you're going to click load Snapshot, and then you're going to click SaaS website funnels, workflows, calendar, Snapshot. Click proceed. It's going to ask you, make sure there's no, nothing you need to overwrite. Just click proceed again, click OK. All right, so now once you have the Snapshot loaded in, you can click switch to sub account and double check, make sure everything's there, but don't worry, it might take a couple minutes to load in. You can see essentials plan, professionals plan, website. You should have some automations in there as well, and calendars. So now what we're going to do, since we set up the domains in Cloudflare already, now we're just going to link them into high level. So you're going to click on settings, you're going to click on domains, and you're going to click this blue add domain button. And the first one you want to add is the one with www dot your website. So my GoHighLevel website.com. Click add. And then it's going to ask you to link it with a funnel. For this one, you want to link it to SaaS website and you want to link it to the home page. Click link. Might take a second to link. There we go. And then the next one, you're going to want to do just your website without www. So it's going to be my GoHighLevel website.com. Click add. You're going to want to link this one to the same page, the SaaS website homepage, and click link domain. So once that's good to go, you're going to add two more. So these are going to be your plan links. So one's going to link to the essentials plan and one's going to link to the professional plan. Now you can add a third plan option if you want. I personally only use two plans, and I'm going to go a little bit more in detail on this in a second. But so you're going to click add. And because we put the asterisk record in the DNS settings, this is what allows you to create unlimited subdomains. So we can pretty much create any word before the first period as a domain. So for this one, we'll put essentials.myGoHighLevelWebsite.com. Click add. But for this one, instead of linking it to the SaaS website, you want to link it to the essentials plan and the checkout page. And then we're going to do one more of these, and this one is going to link to the professional plan. So it's going to be professional.yourwebsite. And then obviously you're going to do professional plan and checkout, and then click link domain. So now these should be all good to go. All your domains. Now, technically your website should be live. If we go here and open a new tab, might take a second to load up here, but it should technically be live with the template site that I give you in the snapshot. There we go. Yeah, you can see it's your website at this point should be good. I'm going to show you in a second how to go in and change the logo. So you're going to change that top logo. But other than that, for the most part, you're pretty much good to go. Besides that, you can change whatever you want, obviously, on the website template. So let's jump back into high level. And we're going to go just check one more thing. So go to sites, go to websites, click on SaaS website, and click settings. You want to make sure up here in this domain, you want it to say the www one. So make sure it says that one and not the non-www. So change that if needed and click save. So now we're just going to go through real quick and change the logos. So you're going to click edit page. It's going to bring you into the high-level website editor. I'm going to make a video going over the entire website editor. But for now, it's honestly fairly straightforward. For now, we're just going to change the logo. So you're going to click on this top navigation menu. And then on the left-hand sidebar, you're going to scroll down. And right here, you should see image options. You're going to click on this. You're going to click upload file. And then you're going to find your logo and click open. Then double click that and you should see the logo pop up right in the top left. So this is a global header. You can see here, SaaS website header, that's global. So that's going to show up on all of your pages. So once you change it up here and click save, it should be good to go on all your other pages. So now, your website's good to go. Obviously you want to go through, check, make sure all your buttons work. This one opens the pop-up. This should bring you to the demo page. Just make sure, all the buttons and stuff are correct. And of course, you can go through and change any of the copy that you want. You can change images. You can really do whatever you want. And like I said, I'm going to make a video going over the whole website builder and make it a little bit easier for you guys to understand. So now your website's pretty much live. We're just going to finish setting up the software. So the next step of that would be to set up your products. So the next step is going to be creating your actual products or plans for your SaaS agency that people can sign up for. So you're going to need Stripe for that. Stripe is just a payment processor. Now, if you don't have Stripe in your country, there is a bunch of other options for this. They have PayPal, Authorize.net, and a couple other options. If you can use Stripe, use it. If you don't have it, don't worry, you can use those other payment processors. But if Stripe is available, definitely use Stripe. It's the most convenient method. So you're going to click connect your Stripe account first. And you're going to obviously want to create that first. And then you're going to connect it to your agency. Okay, the Stripe account is now linked. So if we go back to SaaS Configurator, now you should see a different button and it will say create recommended plans on Stripe. So you're going to want to do that. Click create recommended plans. And now you'll get access to the SaaS Configurator. This is where you're going to build out your plans for your SaaS agency. So you can see here they have standard, professional, and premium. Personally, I only use the standard and professional ones. I would probably start with lowering to 97 and 970. You can leave professional at 297 and 2970. Obviously, change the plans to whatever you like. I think it's good to probably start at 97 and 297. But again, completely up to you. You can change it to whatever you want. I would probably put the complimentary credits down to 5 and 5. And these are the rebill settings. So you're able to actually rebill for the text and email costs. I go over that in another video. I'm going to link it in the top right there. But you want to put I usually keep those around 1.5 and 1.5. But again, you can change it and you can go up to 10x if you wanted to. But I usually leave those around 1.5. And then again, you can build here. You can build and put what features you want to put in any of the plans. This is where you're going to custom build each of your different memberships. So you can just move around all the different features to whichever sections you want them in. Now, I would probably, since we're only using 2, I would probably drag all these into these 2 different plans here. Once you're done doing that, you're going to click Save Changes. And now your plan should be automatically updated in Stripe. So I would recommend doing all the changes and then clicking Save once, because the more times you change stuff, if you change something, so if I change this to $98 and click Save, it's going to make a new product in Stripe. So if you end up making a bunch of changes, you're going to have like 20 different products, and it's going to be kind of hard to decipher in between them. So it's easier to just do all the changes in one to keep it more organized and neat. So the next step is going to be linking your Stripe account now to your sub account So it's going to be linked twice. One's going to be linked to the agency view, and that's so you can make all your products and plans. Now we're just going to link it to our sub account in order for us to link it to our checkout pages. So you're going to come into your sub account. You're going to click settings. You're going to come down to integrations. And then you're going to click, obviously, adding your Stripe account in here, and click connect with Stripe. And it's probably going to show up here since you're already logged in. You can just click on connect. Boom, that's good to go. You can enable Google and Apple Pay. I usually turn that on. It just makes it easier in case one of your clients want to check out with Google Pay or Apple Pay. It just makes it easier. So now that you have your Stripe account linked, the next step would be to bring in the products from your Stripe account now into your high-level checkout page. So we're going to come over to products, and then we're going to click import from Stripe. And if you see here, you should see all your plans. So like I said, we're only going to be using the essentials and the professional plan. If you want to also add in the third option, that's totally fine. But for this example, we're just going to add in the 97 per month. Click import, click back. And now we're going to add in the 970 per year. Click import, click back. And now we're going to add in the 297 per month. And you always want to make sure it says agency plan next to it. That means the plan was created from the SaaS configurator. So just make sure you don't accidentally grab the one that doesn't say agency plan. You want to make sure it's this one. So 297 per month, import that, click back. And then we're going to do the 2970 per year, import that, and click back. So let's see here, make sure we have all the products. We can come back. So we should have 2 prices for professional, 2 prices for standard, which is the essentials. So now that you have the products in your high-level account, the next step is to link them to your checkout pages. So click on sites. We're going to start with the essentials plan. So this is our first one. And we can come over here on the right-hand side to products. You're going to click products and add product, and you'll see it right here, standard. And then the price is going to be 97 per month. And price display override, you can just put 97/MO and then click save. So that's your 97 monthly. Now we're going to add in standard again. You want to add in the yearly. So this one will be for the price display override. You're going to put 970/YR. Click save. So now this is your essentials plan. So now you have the essentials monthly and the essentials yearly. Now all we're going to do is add in the professional plan. So go back into the professional plan. We're going to do the same exact thing. So click on products, click on add product, and click on professional. And you're going to start with the monthly again, 297/MO for the price display override. Click save. And now we're going to add in the yearly. So professional price, 2970 per year. And then price display override, 2970/YR. Perfect. Yeah, so that's good to go. Now your actual checkout pages should be linked. So let's double check on those. And we're going to have to change the logo as well. So really quick, if you want to go in and just double check that the logo is switched, click on the top logo, click on your logo. And then also on these funnel pages, I know I told you that we had a global header on the website. Since these are checkout pages, they're separate from the website. They're in the funnels tab. So you do have to change the logos here as well. There we go. Now we're going to click save. And we're going to do the same exact thing to the professional funnel. So click the back arrow, click on the professional plan, click on edit. And then up top here, as usual, we're going to just change that logo and make sure we get the bottom one as well. Perfect. Now we're going to click save. And let's check if the products are linked correctly. So to do that, you can see here we're in the professional funnel. We can come up here and just click preview. And you're going to type in, it doesn't really matter what you put here. We're just going to get to the next step to see if the product was linked correctly. Perfect. You can see here, the professional one is set up perfectly. We have the monthly plan and the yearly plan. If someone was to put their credit card details in there and click complete order, it would go right into your Stripe account. So this is perfectly set up and good to go. The next step is going to be getting your business phone number set up. This is going to take care of all your automations. Any automated texts that you send is going to come from this number. If you make any calls or even send any texts yourself through the software, it's all going to be based out of this number. So to do that, you're going to click on the top, come to the agency view. If you're not in agency view, you'll see the button to switch to it. And then you're going to click settings and you're going to go to phone integration. Now, you used to have to use Twilio. As you can see here, this bottom one says sign up for a Twilio account. It's much easier to use. Now they have an internal version called LeadConnector, which is basically just a white labeled version of Twilio. Much easier to set up. So I would honestly just go with that. Super easy. All you're going to do is click phone integration and then click use LC phone system. Check this box, click on confirm. And then once it loads, you should see this green box. You're going to come into sub account settings and you're going to click this blue link for your sub accounts. Click on that. Boom. And then you're switched to LC phone. You're good to go. Now I'm going to show you how to actually grab your phone number. So you're going to come in here, go to your sub account now. Click on settings. I know there's a bunch of switching back and forth. Could be a little bit confusing. I promise once you start to get to know the software a little bit, it gets a lot easier to understand. And after the setup, you won't have to kind of go back and forth like we're doing now. So don't worry about that. I know it can definitely be a little bit confusing at the start. So now that we're in our sub account, we go down to the settings. You're going to click on phone numbers. So you can see here, it should say LeadConnector up at the top. You're just going to click add number, put in your area code, click search, and you're going to pick any of the numbers that they have available. So we'll just grab this one for now. You can see it's $1 per month. Boom, we have the number. So now once you have the number set up, you're going to click on the pencil, and then you're going to click on the number, and you're going to type in your number name. So you're going to put your name there. Forward calls too, you're going to want to put your personal cell phone number for that. So anytime someone calls your business number, it's going to route it right to your personal cell. You can uncheck this box. And for the time in, time out, I usually put honestly, you could put 40 seconds, 30, 40 seconds. It doesn't really matter. And then click update. So now that's pretty much good to go. Any text you send from your sub account will come from this number. You can list this number on your website. And yeah. All right, once you complete all the steps in this video, you're basically set up and ready to start getting some clients. The next thing that you want to do is join my Discord and send me a DM with the email that you used to sign up with for HighLevel. At that point, I'm going to then add you into my private affiliate only section of my Discord, which will have my second course, which goes over prospecting and client acquisition, which is essentially everything you need to know to start getting some clients. It's going to have some cold call scripts, some cold email scripts, some cold DM scripts, some cold text scripts, pretty much everything you need. It's going to have a cheat sheet for GoHighLevel and a bunch of other stuff. So once you send me the email, I'll add you to that. And then basically all you're going to want to do is get to know the software a little bit more. The better you know the software, the easier you're going to be able to actually sell it. So check out my other videos on YouTube. Check out my second course, and maybe even go back and check out my first course that goes a little bit more in detail into the setup. There might be a couple things in there that might be good to know. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a DM on Discord. Besides that, I hope you enjoyed the video and have a good rest of your day.